Hey everyone, it's Helmstrats, and I'm back with you guys once again with another video for Starcom Nexus Part 7. Now, I'm not gonna dilly-dally for long, guys, because I'm gonna have to make this video a little quick, because I don't know if you looked at my post, but I have somewhere significant to be, like tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is hit these stars, and then head back to the station and hit that objective at the colony. And yeah, we'll see how everything goes from there. I'd just like to thank you guys for any well wishes or thoughts and prayers that you might send our way. And again, if you read my post, then you understand why. But for those of you who haven't, I've lost a family member recently, and we're headed for the funeral, so I appreciate you guys if you can forgive me for making this video a bit short, because I'm gonna be pressed for time than what I usually do. Yeah, it's kind of hard to talk about it right now, but I'm just gonna try to focus on the video for your guys' sake. And yeah, we're coming upon the star system, which is a white dwarf. Okay. Survey. A large machine sits in the middle of a shallow lagoon. After spending a few hours examining its workings, the team engineer determines that it uses tidal motion to remove impurities from the water and separate them for later use, thus providing a source of potable water and mineral resources. The intake seemed to have become clogged with barnacle-like life forms, suggesting that it hasn't been visited in quite a while. Perhaps the makers no longer have a use for it. 53 gold and 13 platinum. The machine probably has some very valuable technology, but it's been solidly sealed against the elements. Accessing the incline permanently damage. Well, I'll do the first option and come back later. Okay. All for now. Yeah, we don't need them right now. We'll let this gather more resources before we come back and, break it down for any data we might need. Because right now, like I said, I'm on a bit of a timetable. Whatever the anomaly detected from orbit is, it's somewhere within a dense jungle, blah blah blah. Send the team in. Eventually, a small fissure at the base of a steep cliff. Traces of gold. Almost immediately, literally stumbles over a fist-sized rock, glittering with the metal. Keep searching. Keep searching. Have their team return. I don't think there's any more. We don't need a death or an accident. Alright, let's see what the map shows of this system. Ooh, is that ordnance? Oh, it's a ship. 10 trilliites. Hate these guys. Don't even own this space. Nothing. Beside a mountain lake on a temperate planet, the team finds another neutronium benchmark. Planet survey benchmark, silver sword, blah, blah, blah. Judging 23.13 to nest whirlpool. Judging from the various erosion and indestructible several centuries and won't be missed. 23.13 light year radius is what I'm guessing. So we're not far from, I'm guessing, the Acherona's home system. Oh, and we also have that mission from the Saurians to finish. Can't forget about that. We'll look for the system later. For right now, okay, nothing unusual about the star. Like I was saying, for now, our next course is going to be here, the yellow main sequence star. Then we'll take this gate, go here and here. Probably end up finding something there and probably something over there. Silver sword system. Wonder what they mean by that. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the main sequence star. Alright guys, we're coming up on the main sequence yellow star. Let's scan this planet and survey the rest of the system. I see a wreck. That might be what we're looking for. This planet has dozens of glowing craters belching toxic gases. Scans reveal that they are not volcanic activity but natural fission reactors. The unusual dense rock focuses the released neutrons in certain areas, producing great quantities of heat and moderate amounts of cobalt-60. 61. Let's take a look at that wreck. We've never seen astroengineering on this scale before. Even with no idea what it does, we can learn a great deal from its structural schematics. 155. This enormous station is comprised entirely of machinery. Scans show no habitable interior space. Engineering is unable to guess as its purpose, but elements of design show similarities to our engine's warp field generators, but at a much larger scale. Leave it alone for now. Apparently we can't do anything with it, so it's another market point of interest. We'll have to revisit later. No surface anomalies. Okay, let's see what this has to say for itself. On approach, the team fails to spot anything that looks of interest in the endless desert. The team's engineers wonders if the anomaly might be a false positive. Shifting soft sand makes finding a decent landing location tricky. Eventually, they locate a spot, but it's a few... investigate. After a prolonged search, the team finds the detected anomaly, a half-buried freighter. It's one hole, blah blah. Okay, 6 titanium, 5 trillion, and 2 neutronium. Gotcha. This probe has spent the past decade recording audio-visual broadcasts from a planet. Unfortunately, it's mostly political propaganda and footage what it looks like a golden boot. Okay. Not sure what's that a reference to. Okay, nothing apparently remarkable about this star. What about this planet? No anomalies. Alright, let's head back and take a wormhole, warp net point, I mean. Okay. Did I activate this gate? Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! Oh, good. At least they're not extorting me. Okay, that is activated. So now we just... getting to here. Then we'll hit here, probably hit here, see what's there besides that. Then probably head back and then hit here, and then we'll find the warp gate and go up there. Forgotten what the swords assigned us to do. I know it's to find a wreck, recover the data, and destroy it, but forgot the area they wanted us to search. I'll look that up later. Looks like there's an enemy here. Don't know who. Hope it's not the Sentinels. It is, and it's a Sentinel base at that. Ooh, yeah, they're chewing through us. There's no way we can take on that. We'll have to come back later. We'll need a lot better hull. Oh, come on. Maybe we can just slowly edge our way to this planet. Nope. Worth a shot. Like I said, we'll have to come back later. Let's scan this planet. See what's down here. In a dry canyon, thermal erosion has exposed a large artificial structure, either a base or a vessel of some kind. Inside, the team finds that most of the equipment was removed long ago, possibly prior to the structure being abandoned. The interior has one remarkable feature. The walls are almost entirely covered with beautiful fractal-like graffiti. The team's xenoculture expert speculates that it might have been part of some ritual if the structure had its spiritual significance. Okay. So obviously another another point of interest to investigate later. Later. So let's head for this next star. – Shouldn't take long. Alright, time to scan this planet. Oop. No surface anomalies. Okay, nothing remarkable about this star. Nothing. One more planet. All right. Lying incongruously in a field is a standard Starcom Class 7E transport container. It appears to be heavily scuffed and shows signs of heat damage, but is otherwise intact. Inside are mostly ashes, apparently from incinerated optopaper. The team engineer speculates that this low-mass container may have survived atmospheric re-entry. Have the team open it. An ultraviolet scan of the inside of the container is able to reconstruct a partial document. Invisibly etched into the casing. Delivered to Morningstar Labs, Neural Research Division. Cortosis terminifera 300 Ara Aranua 6 Varanus Acanthurus. A careful scan of the area reveals no explanation for the container's presence. Okay. Let's hit this, and this likely leads to there. If not, then it leads to another system that does. Yep, correct. And there's another star system. 2 star systems over there, but first I'm going to hit this one, like I said. Then we'll come back for those. Alright, be right back, guys, as soon as I hit this system, the blue transition. Alright, guys, we're almost to the blue transition system. Please let not this be sentinels. Discovery, starship debris. Scans indicate these debris fields form a very large and powerful ship. Structural design was more advanced than anything we were capable of building. Oh, it's just the bug people. Whew. Okay, I was worried for a second there. These guys are probably salvagers themselves. Whew. Oh, there's a lot of salvage here. Let's take a quick look at this system. Oh. There it is. Nothing unusual about this star. Why is there so many ships gathered in this spot? Oh, they have a outpost and a battle cruiser, that's why. And probably a station, judging by all the fighters that are swarming me. Or a dedicated carrier. Either way. No anomalies, that's fine. Lost 2 crew. Gotta recharge. Doesn't seem anywhere else I can go aside from this system. We've taken one of these guys out before. Got him. Let's head down there. Sensors detect an indistinct anomalous reading beneath the surface of the waves. Surface conditions on this part of the planet make for dangerous conditions. Let's do it. Ugh. Life signs on one team go out. They rush button. Calthros disturbed by a team's movement. Okay. We gained research. We had to know why the Chitik was so interested in guarding that planet. Alright. We peeled off the escorts. Oop. Wrong button. We're getting them. Got that escort. Now it's just the missile ship and the carrier. Gotcha. This is a key component in understanding autonomous drones. We need more examples before we can research this technology, though. Okay, that's good. 70. Where did that other missile ship go? And why were they so interested in this planet? Maybe they just claimed this as their territory. Lost another crew member. Are they just getting constant reinforcements to this system? Ah! Oh. Okay, just 4 more enemies. Discovery compact launcher. This is a key, blah blah blah. Still not quite enough. Okay, that's fine. Let's salvage the rest of this and get out of here. Alright, is that it? Got quite the haul from this. And we shouldn't need to go back to this system. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, next time I'll be in this system, guys, so until then, I'll see you later. Oh, space seeds. Alright guys, we've arrived at this system, and as you can see, we charted out 3 more planets that's close by. Well, not charted out, but more like detected. You guys know what I mean. Found the warp point. Let's see what's down here. Okay, on a high mountain, the remains of a temple have almost been completely reclaimed by nature. 2 spheres rest on the mossy altars, presumably regarded as religious artifacts. One appears to be mostly composed of titanium. The other is nearly 20% neutronium. Neither occurs naturally on this planet, so how they came to be here is a mystery. Well, no matter. They're mine now. There's the Saurian ship. No. I hate these guys. I should have known. They look almost like the Saurian ships, though. That's why I didn't recognize them. Okay, this planetoid is far too small to have developed such a perfectly spherical shape from gravitational forces alone. Let alone retain any atmosphere, it appears that a large amount of liquid pneumonium combined with a fast internal spin is generating a natural compressive force field. Huh. That is interesting. Is there any other... Nope. Oh yeah, there's one. First, let's do a little flyby by the sun. Okay, nothing interesting there. Okay, those are the neutral squid people. Nothing there. Gotcha. Another swarm probe. This one doesn't seem to have encountered any interesting phenomenon in its travels. So, nothing. Okay, gotcha. Looks like, good thing there's a warp point, though. We can actually go to another system. Yep. I'm not getting extorted by you idiots again. Okay, there's the Nexus gateway. Good, good. Nope, definitely not talking to you idiots. Leave me alone. Nope. Okay. They're really dogging me, aren't they? There's a planet over there, too. Have to come back later. I do not feel like getting swindled out of more resources by these bird brains that somehow lost their world. No anomalies. Good, they're falling after my last trail. Just wait for them to get a little further, then make a quick dash for the warp point after I survey the planet. Not very smart either. Gotcha. The source of the anomaly reading is an unusually dense meteor. Closer examination, okay, neutronium. Got a probe too. Alright, let's go get out of here. All right. More of these morons. Okay, let's do a quick survey before they get here. Survey lander touchdown, whiteout conditions, attempting would be in. Let's brave the storm. Thaw it out. The team uses survival heaters to release the artifact from its ice prison. It's a vaguely H-shaped structure, approximately 20 centimeters along its axis. It contains some very advanced technology. Obviously, it seems to be emitting some kind of EM signal. I'll have to look at the journal to see what she said. But first, gotta evade these Nimrods. Whoa, 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 who's shooting at me? Oh, these guys. Well, it's a good thing I've got the bird brains here to help. They should be engaging the sentinels any minute now. Ow, ow. Ouch. Gotta get out of here. Lost another crew member. Why aren't these bird brains making themselves useful? Alright, scan. Alright, let's get out of here then. Why is that? I thought I did survey it. Come to Papa. No interesting phenomenon. And another one of you idiots. Millennia ago, when this planet had liquid water, Alluvia processes concentrated iridium deposits in a small area of the planet's surface. The survey team collects them with no risk and modest effort. Either the races of this region don't value iridium, or they lack our ability to detect surface anomalies from orbit. I'm willing to bet it's probably the latter. Detected a faint in the Seward's mining science vessel. Good, we found it. Superficially, this automated station appears to be collecting scientific data, but its telescopes have focal lengths and servos clearly intending, observing, tracking ship movements. And its antenna is tuned for communication bands. Judging from its orientation, it's been monitoring the Class A planet in the system. The team removes the station data mix as the sword requested. I believe they also wanted us to destroy the thing. But I don't see how. Where is it going anyway? Oh well, no. Maybe they'll be happy that we just got the thing. Nope. There's a planet over there, too. Ooh, there's one all the way down there. Oh, another wreck. Oh, somehow I passed that. Okay, apparently nothing's there. We'll have to come back later. For now, we need to hit this unscanned planet, then come back here and leave this system before the bird-brained extortionists catch up on my tail. Oh boy. Okay, if they're there, then that means I should go over here while I still can. They're probably resuming their patrol routes and don't know where I am, so let's keep it that way. Survey. The survey team lander descends through the atmosphere. A heavy barrage of high-altitude flak comes up from the clouds to greet it. After a few close misses, the team leader gives up the approach. Uh-oh. Alright, let's head for this little planetoid. No anomalies, figures. There's another station over here. Or is that the same one that just drifted? Yep, it's the same one, alright. Let's head out. Oh, delete. It said there was an unsurveyed planet right around here. Well, let's head back and go through that wormhole. Wait a minute. That just leads back. Okay, no. We have to go to here. Alright, I'll see you guys there. Yeah, there's no wormhole connecting this system to that. Okay. Yes, see? There it is again. No anomalies, but we did discover a cosmic catastrophe. The planet and the others in the system show evidence having been hit with a massive flux of gamma rays several thousand years ago. That reminds me. Okay. Provisional capital. Okay. Okay, the object seems to be the central neural unit of an advanced AI agent. Judging from the structure, it probably was a part of an autonomous humanoid robot. Oh, so that's what she said. Okay, message fragment. Okay, no. Yeah, destroy their science station. The only thing I can figure out how to destroy it, other than conventionally, is sending it through a sun. Or an undetonated ordnance. But that's even riskier than the sun. The planets in this system show evidence of having it been hit with high energy photons between 4,000 and 10,000 years ago. Chemical analyses of the crust and mantle of this one reveal that the burst was unidirectional and short. The most likely culprit is an extremely rare ultra-long gamma-ray burst event. According to the team's archaeologists, this planet was probably temperate with water, but mercifully doesn't have any evidence of a civilization. Which means we're going to have to go back and destroy that science station by essentially shooting it towards the star. Okay. So when we get back, guys, I'll hopefully you'll be seeing me doing that without any issues. Alright guys, it turns out that you really can't destroy the station, and as you can see, we're interacting with our sword allies. Were you successful in finding our science station and retrieving the data? Yes, we'll transfer the encrypted data now. Excellent, we have decrypted the databank, so we'll transmit the research data to you. Thank The data as a story transmitted is a survey of astronomical observation collected from a space-based telescope. I'm fairly confident it was not what we recovered from that station. Yeah. We thank you for your assistance and discretion in this matter. It would have been embarrassing if the Aronia found the station and thought it was something else. Our government has authorized a reward for your aid. Alright, pleasure doing business. Didn't like them swindling me anyway, so let's hail them again. Okay, never mind. Basically the same thing. Alright, now that we've done all that, except explore this area, which we'll do a bit later, I actually want to see if I have enough adamantium for the bubble mission. So let's do that before we do anything else. Alright guys, we're approaching the bubble mission. And let's investigate. The tiny bubble, 55 adamantium. Yep. The engineer believes we can reverse engineer their shield system to a smaller scale version with some additional research. Using the adamantium and some expertise from the team's engineer, they are able to repair the shield generator. As promised, yeah, technical schematics. Yeah. Survey complete. Okay, this is still inaccessible to us. So, what I'm going to do now is head back for the station. Well, first the colony over here, because I believe there's another thing we can do. Yeah, the empty colony. No, wait. We'll figure it out later. Home sweet home. Well, let's see what the station commander has to say about our latest discoveries. Quite a bit, apparently. Station commander, in recognition of the tasks you performed under trying circumstances and based on crew evaluation, I am hereby field promoting you to Commander First Class. Congratulations, Commander. Was there anything else? Could use more crew. Everyone's excited to join your crew. We're all counting on you. How's morale? Not too bad. That's all for now. This broken drive you brought us, it's definitely not something Starcom is anywhere near developing, but it uses a number of techniques that I've seen used in the fleet. Regardless of its provenance, this opens up a new area of propulsion research for us. Do tell. I'll let you get back to your research. What else? I owe you an apology. My new Nictian lab assistant, Nicholas, has managed to improve the performance of our research computer. He is also able to recover a small amount of data I thought was gone for good. Plus, he knows a great deal about dating ancient ceramics. I said it would be your fault if he slowed things down, so I'm forced to credit you with the benefits he's brought. Why, thank you. Okay. Alright, which research have we got? I wonder if the other technologies... Nope. Definitely want advanced materials. Reinforced. Okay, we'll research that. Debris. Definitely that. Shield generator. Definitely that. Energy production. That. Definitely that. That. Hold off on that. Ooh. Okay, we'll hold off on any more research. Because we need to save for these and what technologies we haven't unlocked yet, which is still quite a bit. Alright. Let's take a look at the map, because there was nothing here. But I have a feeling there's a whole lot that's going to be up there. And we still... Congratulations on your promotion. I know several crew members submitted recommendations to the Commodore. Thank you. Anyway, next time we'll have to explore this white dwarf and try to find the bird brain's homeworld. But until then, I'm going to end the video here. And like I said, this is going to be a bit shorter than what I usually do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, then please, as always, leave a like for the video, sound the notification bell to stay up to date with my channel's content. Leave your comments, thoughts, and or game suggestions in the comments section below, and hit that subscribe button to support this channel and to help it grow as we continue our YouTube journey together. Thanks. I've been Helmstrats, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.